Hi, this is Lisa Akbari, your hair doctor, and wow, I'm still getting used to this relaxed hair. It is different. It is very different. I miss my natural hair. I will admit that. Since I'm wearing my hair relaxed, I want to, as a part of this study I'm conducting on natural hair transitioning, helping you guys, then I also want to help the ladies out there who are wearing relaxed hair. And one of the things that I'm going to do is just some relaxed styles, showing you different things because you have a relaxer. You actually have not started transitioning yet. You have a fresh relaxer. My relaxer is 2 weeks old. You have a fresh relaxer. Most of you who are transitioning, some of you are further along than that. But if you are doing this, we need to be careful about our ends and our shaft because so often I have people who come into my institute and call me and email me that are losing hair while they're transitioning, and that's one of the big problems. So I'm going to help you prepare your hair strands for the big transition. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to focus on our ends and these areas of our hair strand. So I'm going to work my fingers through my hair and I'm going to show you how you should do that, because if you're not careful, you will pull and snag your ends. You know, when we have this relaxed hair and we have this wrap, you think, well, it's easy, no problem. I can just take a comb and go straight through. Well, that's not what you need to do. You need to first do your hair inspection. You need to take your fingers, you want to take your hands and slide through your hair. And when you do that, your fingers should go straight through. If they don't, you want to take your fingers, stop wherever you have a kink area, take your forefinger and thumb and slide it straight down until you can slide straight through. You also need to moisturize your ends. So you want to take a small amount of moisturizer on your forefinger and your thumb, rub it in, make sure you only have just enough where there's shine, and then you slide straight through. And this will help. Actually, you'll keep the body in the hair because that's a big concern, and you will also hydrate those ends. That keeps the end strong. So when you get the new growth, you won't have to worry about that. So if you're going to wrap your hair at night, let's talk about that, because a lot of women who wear these straight styles wrap their hair. You want to first take your fingers, slide your fingers through, and you're just going to go through and make sure that that hair is not tangled. Just taking different sections, sliding through, making sure there's no tangles, sliding through. And once you do that, then you take your fingers and move everything forward. And that way, oh goodness, on face, there I am. Okay, and everything is forward. Excuse me. And then you're going to slide your hair in the direction you want to wrap with your fingers. So you slide it, and you can get a little bit of help from a brush, but the brush must have the balls on the end, or a comb like my tool here. But you want to start with your fingers because that way you can see whether or not you have tangles. And if you have tangles, you have an opportunity to kind of go back in and smooth with your forefinger and thumb and remove those tangles. Okay, so we're going to slide around. And then you use your ear on this side like a hook. And you just kind of hook the hair over the ear. And my fingers are kind of in this little crawling position where they're just rubbing over. Slide the finger over. And then you begin to bring it around your head. And afterwards, we're going to take the comb and smooth it out a little bit, but you can already see that I almost have my hair wrapped without pulling my hair out. Okay, then you can take your comb and then you can kind of slide it. Let's make sure we go in the right, because everything is kind of backward on the video, so you get a little confused. Okay, we're going to slide in this direction. And you're going to take the comb and you're laying it on its side and you're just rolling it over. Let's get my phone. I'm sitting near a phone, guys, so you have to excuse me. Let's get that turned off. Oops, okay. Where are we? There we are. Okay, and then you're going to slide, and smooth, and you're right on the side, and you're turning it around on its side, and you're taking the hair and you're smoothing it around. You're taking your fingers, bringing it over, and you're wrapped. And you can use a satin scarf. Let's move this in the crown. It's a little bumpy, isn't it? But let's smooth it in the crown. But I'm going to actually roller wrap my hair because this is about 3 days old on my wrap. And then I'm going to come back and show you again. Thanks a lot, guys. And you know what? Instead of ending this, I'm gonna let my hair down so you can see how I take my hair down. I think that's important as well. So I'll take my fingers and just begin to let my hair fall in place. And it'll just kind of flow around my head, as you can see. And I'm not taking the brush or comb because that's what a lot of people do. And I know that with my clients. So I'm just gonna take my hair and flow it down with my fingers. And again, I've got that little crawling technique. And I'm just going over and bringing it over to the side. And then I'm going to take it, smooth everything down. And I'm almost there, actually, without the comb. But you can take the comb and smooth it. Take your fingers, follow first, and then smooth it. Same here. I think that's good enough because I'm going to go shampoo now. I'll see you guys later.